Yeah, in terms of money, here's what people don't know. In terms of money, there is no money in short content, but there is attention. So it depends on what people want to have. Do you want to have attention or do you want to have money? I wanted to make 1-minute videos because I wanted attention. I didn't care about money.
And what was like your influences back in the day? Like you make like a market research, or how did you came out with this minute format?
Yeah, so here is the secret of how Nas Daily started. It was a collection of everything I saw around me. I saw this YouTuber named Casey Neistat. He was making daily vlogs on YouTube that are 10 minutes long. I said, oh, daily, that's exciting. Let's do daily. And then I saw all these like short snippets on Facebook of like news, like 1-minute news articles in video. And I was like, oh, 1 minute is really cool. Let's take the 1 minute. 1 minute daily, bam, Nas Daily. So everything in life, nothing is really original. Everything is creativity is just connecting the dots and making something new.
So you had like this eureka moment and you went for it. Like you quit your job like...
Yeah, I quit my job on April 8th, 2016.
How long did you think about it?
I thought about it for 6 months.
6 months.
I thought about what should I do next for 6 months because I was very lost. And then I committed to doing it a month before. And then I quit. And then I came up with the Nas Daily idea a week before.
Okay, a week before.
A week before.
So when you quit your job, you already had how many videos uploaded to your page?
Oh. When I quit my job, I had 0 videos uploaded to my page. I had 0 videos uploaded to my page. I quit on April 8th and I started my videos on April 9th.
Wow.
And ever since then, that was 7.5 years ago. And ever since then, I have not taken a day off.
That's day 0. April 8, what year?
2016.
2016.
Day 0.
And how fast did it blow up?
So it was not fast at all. So Nas Daily, I did 271 videos until video number 271 blew up.
Okay,
so I failed.
71.
Yeah, so I failed 270 times in 270 days until it succeeded.
Wow.
Yeah.
And was it hard? Or were you expecting success at the beginning? And was it disappointing until day 271?
It's still hard today. It doesn't. This is what people don't tell you. Life doesn't get easier the older you get or the richer you get. It just doesn't get easier. Like video number 1 is as hard as video number 3,000. It's always mentally strenuous. But I knew this was going to work because I saw signs of success on day 10. On day 10, I knew, okay, there's something unique about this. I just need to have enough patience and enough perseverance to be able to, succeed. So for everybody that's starting a project or a founder or anybody that's starting something new, the outside world does not see what you see. You're on the inside and you see the signs of success while everybody else thinks you're failing. You know this is going to succeed. You just have to have patience and you have to ignore everybody around you and just keep doing it.
And this was like combining a passion of yours that was also traveling the world? Like that was a desire that you had also?
Yeah. So the point of Nas Daily is I just wanted to see the world and I wanted to show the world what I see. That's it.
Yeah.
So I don't actually care about traveling, but if you are an interesting guy in Mexico City with a good story, I'm going to come to Mexico City to make a video about you. I don't care about traveling. I care about you. And so I have to be in Mexico for you.
And the first stories, which were the first protagonists of your videos?
It's just people I met at hostels.
Okay.
Like random people. Here's the thing. When Nas Daily started with like making videos about random people on the street or random friends of mine. And then now we make videos about like Bill Gates. So it's really different. Our access has become very different.
Yeah. But the skills are the same? Like, were you a really good storyteller before making videos?
Yeah. So people are not born as good storytellers. I think this is an acquired skill. So I failed 1,000 times until I became good at telling a story and talking clearly.
Yeah.
I wasn't born talking like this. I had to practice this. So that's what everybody needs to realize. This is an acquired skill.
And how did you keep the process alive, like in a sense of how do you make every video better? I think like there's some intuitive approach to this question I'm asking, but did you have like any technical variable or technical numbers which you used to track to improve every iteration?
Yeah, so when it comes to video making, and this is for every content creator, the only thing that matters is the number of views and the quality of the comments. That's probably it. So you want a high number of views, but you also want long comments. If the comments on your videos are fun, cool, nice, that's a bad video. If the comments on your video are like, oh my God, this is the best thing I've seen on the internet, that's a great video.
I've never noticed that pattern, but you're right. Yeah, the length of the comments tell you a lot about the video.
Yes, exactly. The length of the... No one talks about this.
Yeah.
Short comments equals bad videos. Long comments equals great video.
And when did you realize this?
I realized this on day 650.
You have like you have every...
I remember everything. And the reason I realized this on day 650 is because Facebook changed the algorithm overnight.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden Facebook said, if there are long comments on videos on Facebook, I'm going to give it more views. If there is short comments, I'm going to give it less views.
And how do you notice the algorithm change? Because the algorithm it's kind of like an ambiguous word.
Yes.
But it's definitely there and it definitely changes. And how do you notice that?
How did you notice? On day 649, I was averaging 100,000 views per video. On day 650, I was averaging 1 million views per video.
Wow.
10x in like 1 week, 1 day. Because Facebook changed the algorithm. And I called up Facebook and I was like, what's going on? And they said, oh yeah, we changed the algorithm. It's crazy. But it's all because of the quality of the comment section. People need to... No one talks about this. Forget the views, forget the likes. The quality of the comment section is the number one most important thing for video makers.
And how do you balance this this curiosity approach that you can have with your content, like exploring stories that interest you, with thinking about the audience? Because it sometimes seems like they're conflicting, no?
Yeah, so here is the problem. What I could find something interesting like large language models and AI, but my audience does not find it interesting. That's why content creation is hard, because how do I make this interesting to them? And that takes 10 hours of thinking.
Yeah.
My mom, if I explain things in the right way and use the right words, my mom can be interested in everything in the world. The reason she's not interested is because everybody says LLM AI and she doesn't care about that. So you need to explain things in a different way and the whole world will listen.
That's amazing, because I actually was watching an interview of you where you were... This guy gave you like some news and you were changing the wording to make it interesting to a massive audience. So you're saying that everything has the potential to interest everyone?
Everything in the world is viral.
Yeah.
Everything. I deeply believe in this.
So it's an angle problem.
It's an angle problem.
Wow.
Yeah. And I'm sure you resonate with this too.
Yeah.
It's an angle problem.
And what were your inspirations for finding these angles? Do you have like anyone who you think it's the GOAT or...
Yeah, so when I make a video, I always ask myself, will my mother, who doesn't speak very good English, will she understand this video and will she be interested in this video? And, my parents have not traveled too much and, their English is not very strong. So I make it for them. And when I started making videos for my parents, turns out there's 1 billion people in the world similar to my parents, and 10-year-olds watch Nas Daily videos and 70-year-olds watch Nas Daily videos. Homeless people watch Nas Daily videos and Bill Gates watch Nas Daily videos. That's the beauty. When you talk in a universal fashion, you reach the world.
Yeah, and that's really interesting, because I've been talking to people who talk about things that many people relate, and I think it's a way of actually speaking about art, to make your art to to make that your art doesn't have an expiration date. Because if you talk in a really like pop culture kind of way,
Yes.
your art will not resonate maybe in 10, 20 years. But if you
Exactly.
talk about your family, your brother, your dog,
Yes.
there's like some universal things with quotations if you wanna add them that resonates with a lot of people.
Exactly. Here is another mistake that every content creator makes. They make videos that are only interesting this week. So like videos about the news. The news is only interesting for 2 days. And then in 20 years, no one is going to watch that video. So you really want to make evergreen content, which is things that can last for 20 years and you can watch it.
Yeah.
So my goal is, hopefully if I'm 80 years old, I just want to sit down, turn on the TV or my VR, and then just watch Nas Daily videos from 50 years before.
How many videos have you uploaded until this date?
So far, I've made roughly 1,900 or
Wow.
so, maybe 2,200 videos, something like that.
Wow, 2,000 videos. It's a lot, man. Congratulations.
But now I have a team that helps me, so I'm very lucky.
And it's kind of misleading because when you think of 1 minute videos, you don't think maybe of a lot of work, but they are a lot of work. The production in your videos, it's amazing, and the script in the video is amazing. Because every word has like a really big purpose.
Yes.
And there's not like fluff in the video, right?
Yeah, thank you for noticing that.
Yeah.
I mean, most people don't notice it, but every 1 minute video takes 14 hours of work. It used to be only me making those videos. Now there is 7 people involved in the production of just a 1 minute video. And do you know how much money we make from every video?
How much money?
Minus 4,000.
Minus 4,000 per
Minus
video?
$4,000 per video.
What do you mean in revenue?
In revenue.
Like considering the ad revenue minus the expenses,
There's no ad revenue. It's zero ad revenue and $4,000 costs. So on every 1 minute video, we lose $4,000.
but there's no revenue.
There's no revenue on 1 minute videos.
Yeah.
And that's what people don't tell you.
Even on Facebook.
Even on Facebook Reels, there's no revenue.
There's no revenue.
YouTube Shorts, very little, like negligible. TikTok, no revenue. YouTube, that's it.
So you quit your job. I'm guessing you had some money saved.
Yes.
When did it started to make sense economically, your decision? Because you had a really good job. Like,
yeah. So let's talk about money. You want to talk about money?
Yeah, let's do it.
Open up about money. All right. So when I quit my job, I had $60,000. That's a lot of money. So I was not worried. I saved a lot of money and I quit and I focused. When you are starting content creation, don't think about money. Think about getting attention. So my goal was, I have $60,000. I need to get 1 million followers in 2 years. And then if I don't get it, I'm bankrupt and I go back to get a job. Okay?
What was your goal? Sorry, what number?
1 million followers.
1 million followers. Okay.
In 2 years.
Okay.
Or else I'm bankrupt.
Yeah.
Luckily, I hit 1 million followers on day 399.
Wow.
One day before
399.
399. So 1 year and 2 months. And so when I hit the 1 million followers, I knew if you have 1 million followers, you can make $1 million. If you have 1 million people's attention, you can make $1 million. So I wasn't making any money at the beginning, but then brands started to come in. Oh, you have attention. Here's a bit of money. Here's a bit of money. Do this video for me. Let's speak here for me. All that stuff. So you go from making $2,000 a month to $5,000 a month to $10,000 a month. What people don't tell you about the internet is the internet does not go up like this. The internet works like this.
Yeah.
Like a J. So it goes down and then bam. So this would happen to me. I went down, I got 1 million followers and I was minus 20,000. And then bam, I started to make $80,000 a month from traveling. And so that's how Nas Daily started to sort of get 10 million followers, 20 million followers, and so on and so forth. 7 years later, now we make, across both companies, $1 million per month.
Wow.
So we're doing pretty well, but we don't make that money from social media. And that's what people need to understand. Social media does not pay.
Yeah. Your business model was using the attention that social media generated to capitalize that attention in other ways, right?
Exactly.
But in the beginning, was it inconsistent? Because if you depend on brand deals, maybe you have like one big brand deal in December and then in January, no?
I'm sure you have the same problem.
At the beginning, everybody has
the same problem. And that's why I think we need a different way to make money. So it was very inconsistent. $80,000 one month, $20,000 the next month. You cannot hire. And so I decided at some point that I don't want to make money from brands. I want to make money from my community. The community of 60 million people can fund you and support you and buy your product. That's why I think every content creator should build a community as opposed to just work with brands.
Yeah.